Good afternoon, everyone. Last time we discussed the transportation problem and the demand is equal to supply. So what if the demand is not equal to supply, meaning the demand can be greater than the supply or demand can be lesser than the supply. So let's have this example. If we try to look, the demand is 215 and the supply is 235. In if in the real world, if the demand is lower and there's a lot of supply, um it will be a big disadvantage to the producer or the manufacturer. They need to do a good marketing strategy or lower their price so that they can be able to get the market. Okay, if for example naman the demand is higher than the supply, then that is a good thing in the market. So if you're an entrepreneur and you want to enter the market, it is better if the demand is higher than the supply. So yung mga in demand talaga, if you try to remember during the pandemic, diba, the demand for face mask is really that high. That's why the price is really too high, and also you cannot buy, you cannot find it in the market. That's why a lot of manufacturer are into that face mask, diba? Right now, dahil lahat sila nag-produce na, we have a lot of supply. That's why bumaba na the pricing. And also you can buy it anywhere. So, in the example that I have here, the demand is lesser than the supply. So, if that is the case, you're going to write down a dummy para it will balance out. Okay, for the dummy, it doesn't have any cost at all. Ito, if you try to look, so you mag dadagdag ka ng dummy so that the total demand will be equal to 235. The same with the total supply. So the same procedure as what you did when demand is equal to supply na, because it's equal na. So you try to look for or compute for the points of improvement. So if you try to look, XC has the highest, which is negative 16. That's why you focus only on yung XC mo, which is ito. Okay? So, that's why you put 41 here sa XC mo, and then magiging 0 to. This will become lesser, minus 41, and add 41 here. That's why in the second tableau, ito na yon, 0, 41, 41, and 57. And the rest, you just copy it. Okay? The second tableau, we still have negative 8. Ma'am, what if dalawa yung negative 8? You can choose either one. You will have the same answer anyway. Okay, so here we have negative 8, and then that is xd. So meaning ang flow nito is from here going here, lumaktaw going here and going here and back to xd. So between 20 and 41, you put 20 here. This is minus 20 plus 20 here. Kaya dito sa pangatlo, you have 0, 20, 21, and then 77. If we try to look, dalawa yung negative pa natin, dalawang negative 4. So either of the two, you'll end up with the same answer anyway, or the same cost. So it's either XA or YA. Okay, and then this is the last tableau. If you try to look, it's all 0 and positive. Ma'am, what if namali ako ng pili, dumami pa ng tableau? It's okay. You end up with the same answer, the same cost, which is 2424. Okay, so this will be your decision. If you try to look, you have a value for dummy, but it doesn't have any value at all. So pwedeng hindi na siya isama. Okay, because dummy doesn't have any cost at all. That's all. Thank you.